So what we're doing is male gaze versus female gaze. Okay. So I'm going to show you pictures of different BL actors, and you, as a heterosexual man, is going to say how you rate them 0 to 10 as far as attractiveness, while I, as a heterosexual woman, will say how I rate them as far as attractiveness 0 to 10. Got it?
And I'm assuming all of these people are like traditionally attractive, like no matter how you look at it.
Pretty much. Okay. So the first person we have on screen is Apple Natoin. You've actually seen me watch the show he's in, Kin Porsche, and I've also had you rate the show as far as the relationship between the two main characters, the cousins but not cousins.
Okay.
Yeah. So on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate Apple?
I guess maybe 7 or 8.
Okay, yeah, he's extremely attractive, and I've also heard from people who've seen him that he looks way better in person than on screens. When you see him on screen, he's already handsome, but seeing him in person is like next level. For me, I would say definitely a 9.5 to a 10. Like, he's just very attractive. And the next one we have is Boss. He's the one who was in Love in the Air. You said that you thought the show was about pilots. But how would you rate him?
I have to use like a weird scaling system because none of these people are unattractive. Maybe 5 or 6.
A 5 or a 6. Actually, I rate him about there too, because like he's not ugly, but he's just not someone who I'm like, oh, he's so hot. I'm just like, oh, he's cute. So this is Titiwat. This is a weird picture of him as well. It was really hard to find a really nice picture of him. He has one of those faces. Like, here's the thing. My search when I was looking him up, it was Titiwat, and then it automatically added in from the back because I usually look up pictures of his back.
Okay. He also has kind of the, East Asian paleness. I think anytime I see that, I'm going to rate it a little lower. So maybe like a 6.
I feel that. I rate him like a 7. He's still one of my favorites to look at from the back.
I was going to say 6 or 7, but I've been saying nothing, like 2 numbers each time, so I just went with 6.
6, 7. All right.
6 or 7.
Yeah, that's as well. So another picture of him. Okay, this is Earth Kuhart.
If this is a chick, I guess
that is a dude. That is a dude, but a high rating.
If this is a dude, then a 4.
Why? No, he deserves the high rating. He is a 10.
I said if it's a chick, that's an 8. If that's a dude, then a 4.
Why the switch though from an 8 to a 4 based on gender?
This is like the most feminine like this person could possibly look.
Exactly, and I love that. That's why, like, for me, Kuhart is like an 8.
And I don't know what you thought my reaction would be. Like, I know you love femboys, so of course you'll love this guy. Like, no.
What's wrong with femboys?
Nothing. That's why I said if that was a woman, it'd be.
Okay, so what about this picture? This picture of him.
That's a really dorky looking picture.
I don't like your reactions to Kuhart. That's my baby.
Also, they got the bowl cut.
Always a bowl cut. We're always rocking the bowl cut.
Also, like I said, none of these people are unattractive. But this picture, maybe a 5 or something.
I don't like your rating of Kuhart. Okay, this is Thor. Now, here's the thing. I was contemplating looking up a picture of Thor shirtless because I usually only look at his workout pictures. But I decided to give you Thor with a shirt.
This is kind of an awkward picture of him. Like he looks like he laughs like. That's the picture that you chose. It was 6.
I prefer Thor shirtless. If this was a shirtless Thor pic, it would be like an 8. But because it's him in a shirt, I know I picked the picture, but it's doing like a 5 for me. Like it's like I wish you weren't wearing a shirt. Okay, this is Dr. Jimmy. He's a dermatologist and a BL actor.
I'm gonna rate this guy probably a little lower, like maybe like a 4, because I can't tell if he's in his 20s or 40s.
You know what? Valid. That is valid. I understand that rating. I actually understand that rating. I don't think he's in his 30s yet. I think he's still in his 20s. Maybe about to be 30, maybe. I love his arms. He has like really veiny arms. I don't know why that's something I like about him. I yes, yeah, a little veinier than yours. Um, I would rate him at about a 7 for me. I really like him though. Like to me, he's not the best actor, but I do enjoy watching him, which is weird, right? Okay, this is Max. So this is the first picture of Max. So how much would you rate Max?
So with that first picture you showed me, I was like, if they said they were gonna cast this dude as like Asian Bruce Wayne, I'd be down for that.
Really?
And then when you showed me the second picture, I was like, yeah, confirmed.
Bruce Wayne. Okay, so what do you rate him?
So that dude he's like, I haven't given anyone a 10 yet. I'll say he's a 10.
Yes. Love you, Max. Yes, I agree. Max Tull is like still my favorite ship, even though they're no longer together. Tull quit acting, but they're still my faves. They're my boys. I agree. 10. All right, so this is Joss Ware. It took me so long to find a picture of Joss. So this is Joss Ware. What would you give him?
Let's see. If the last guy was a 10, I'll say he's like an 8 or 9.
He can be the Dick Grayson
Yeah, sure.
to Max's Bruce Wayne. Joss is actually also an MMA fighter. I don't know if he still does MMA, but I know he's an MMA fighter as well. I give him I like him visually, so I'll give him an 8. I think he's visually pleasing. Don't ask why, I'll give him an 8. All right, so this is Jeff Satter. He's a singer and actor.
Okay. 7?
Really?
I don't know. I'm not sure how to put it. He has like an androgynous look that leans more male.
Yes.
So that's why I wasn't sure how to go with it.
Yeah, I love me some Jeff Satter. I love his music. Your child loves his music. Sits in the back of the car. La 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 la. Hey! So
like,
loud.
He wants to be androgynous, but was like cursed with a strong chin or something.
He he has a very androgynous look, and I love it. I rate him high. He cut his hair at one point, and everyone was like, "Grow it back." Everyone was like, "Nah, grow it back," including me. But yeah, Jeff, definitely a high score. All right. So overall, I'm guessing then Max was your favorite. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne. All right. Overall, with all of, Max, I definitely, like I said, I rate high because he's one of my favorite actors. But I kind of feel like if I had to choose, if someone was like, pick someone in this group and that is now your permanent fave, it would be Cool Heart. Okay. It would be Cool Heart. I love me some Cool Heart.
All right. So are you coming out as bi with this announcement?
Y'all, is it bi to be attracted to a feminine guy? Let me know in the chat. Have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.
Or yeah, bye. All right, so this is kind of just like a little observation I had from doing this with my husband. So I'm sure you noticed as well, he gives the more masculine guys like a higher score. I give like Cool Heart, I guess, a really high score, even though we both like Max, but for very different reasons. I like Max as an actor. He just looked at Max and he was like, oh yeah, that's who I envision as Bruce Wayne, a very masculine superhero. So when we talk about male gaze versus female gaze, I really felt like that really came into play as we were rating the actors. Because as you could see from my gaze, who I find more attractive, who I really like to watch, even though, every actor I showed were actors that I enjoy watching series of, At the end of the day, the more androgynous look, the more feminine look were the ones that I really gravitated towards a little bit more. While for him, he doesn't really know these guys, hasn't really seen them, but definitely the one that he automatically viewed as more masculine was the one he was like, yeah, that one is a 10. He's definitely a 10. So yeah, that was interesting. For me, that was interesting. And I do wonder how that goes on like a wider margin. Like it makes me now want to ask like more people, like, let me get my bisexual friend and have her rate some characters. You know what I mean? Like, well, not even a character, some actors. Like, who else can I get to rate actors and say how they would view them, so we can get like an even wider scope of how the actors are viewed, you know, with how you find them based on, you know, who you are as an individual. And I also would want to know another heterosexual man's point of view and how it would differ as well, because, you know, background and everything could also change how you rate someone. But yeah, overall, I quite enjoyed this little quick conversation with my husband. It makes me, again, like I say, want to dig deeper, want to ask more people. Should this be the experiment? Should we have everyone do that? Like, just rate different actors and actresses, because now I also want to do actresses, just to see how we vary on our view. Because now that I think about it, I would probably rate the more androgynous or masculine women, or who play more masculine roles, higher than I would the very feminine ones, while he would probably rate the very feminine ones higher. So I'm thinking about that now, like, oh my god, that actually probably would be something for us as well. So should I do that? Should I try and see if I can get anyone else to do ratings? What do you guys think? Thank you so much for tuning in to this little mini-sode of Time for BL, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.